Of all the weeks to lose an hour's sleep, this was not the one. Okay. But look, more sun. Okay. Sure. Yes, it's 9 o'clock, which, of course, in my brain is like, it's 8 o'clock. What are we doing? People, this has been a Broadway week. First of all, today, March 12th, today is the 3 year anniversary of the day that Broadway shut down because of the Cocos for 3 weeks. 18 months later, yeah, I remember that day very distinctly because the week leading up to it. Did I just say this in a video earlier this week, or did I say this to friends? I don't remember. Well, if it is, fast forward. Um, I remember the weeks, well, leading up to it. Oh, it's happening. It's happening around the world. This thing is happening. Is it going to happen here? Of course it's going to happen here. Well, but nobody knew what was going on. And oh, it's happening on cruise ships. Oh, those poor cruise ships. Well, that's why I don't take cruises anyway, because it's a floating disease barge, I mean, with food. Yeah. Oh, well, oh, well. And as we're moving forward, why are we still here? Should we be wearing masks? I don't know. That's mask thing. Some people are saying that you should. I don't know. Is anyone saying, anybody in authority saying we should be wearing masks? I don't know. Um, the theaters start doing things like, okay, no more backstage tours. Okay, no more delivery people coming into the building. If you're getting food delivered, go out to the alley to get the food. Okay, don't sign autographs or use your own pen when you do. Okay, sanitize your hands a lot. Okay, they're cleaning the building extra. They're wiping down the railings. Okay, um, what is this? What we should? Is this what we're supposed to be doing? Is this going to save us from what's happening? Remember, as it was just escalating around us, and we're just show business, business, business. Keep dancing, everybody. Um, huh. And then it was an usher working at the Booth Theater has it. And that person had also been a substitute up at the Brooks Atkinson Theater. Oh my God, somebody in the community. But at that point already, I think it was Moulin Rouge had already canceled a show or something because like a lot of people are suddenly sick. I mean, it was already too late. But I remember because I was directly next door from the booth at To Kill a Mockingbird at the Schubert. And we had a big meeting on stage where we all stood in a circle and management tap danced around us saying, it's okay, we're wiping down railings, everything's going to be okay, da 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 da. Well, we all were like, what? And I believe that was Wednesday. And then it was Thursday afternoon. And suddenly here comes the message and here comes the news and here it breaks on social media and everything of like, Broadway shutting down tonight. This is it. Like it's already shut in. At 6 o'clock, the theaters are locking the door for 3 weeks. Oh fuck! And I was at the gym, and another cast member from Mockingbird was there, and I was like, did you just hear this?" So we were hot-footed over there to get anything you need out of that theater, and I had to run over to Tina Turner musical. Like, okay, I have a paycheck waiting for me there. I would book it over there and get that goddamn paycheck. Okay, running into people on the street like, hi, how are you? Are you okay? Okay, I'll see you in 3 weeks. 3 weeks? No, 5 weeks maybe. 3 months. You think? Through summer? I don't know. Could it go through summer? I don't know. Well, okay, see ya. Okay, see ya. Um, Terribly unsettling. And then, as we all know, what happened next? Wow, it's been 3 years. 3 years. So fast forward, Broadway is back, baby, and she's thriving. So much going on, so much new shows for spring. Very exciting, good stuff. Good, bad, and otherwise. We're hearing all sorts of news from like that's going really well. That's going to be a shit show. This is very promising. And I'm sitting at Leopoldstadt, and today, four original company members leave us for varied reasons. Because originally the show was scheduled only through today. Now, we are there through July 2nd, but the initial contract for these performers was through today. And four individuals, for four varied reasons, are moving on today. And it's big, happy trails to them, and we will miss them terribly. They're wonderful, brilliant members of our family. But we're welcoming four new members of our family. So, and that's the showbiz, babies. That's how that goes. So this week, of course, the last 3 weeks, they've been rehearsing in studios, and members of the cast have been rehearsing with them in studios. And then this week was bring it into the theater, which meant a lot of, okay, we're putting them in costume while everybody else is not in costume to do a run through, and then okay, Friday was we're putting everybody in costume to do a full run through with every element so that they get the feel for that, plus they can take pictures of the new cast on stage. So basically what that meant for me was, I mean, first of all, the wardrobe department for the last couple weeks has just been like when we loaded into the theater, which is tiny to begin with. It's been chaos of just extra clothes, extra clothes, extra clothes, extra clothes coming in from shops that are building them, us altering things that we have, doing fittings with people, trying that other there, all this extra stuff in the room with us. Ooh, a lot. Um, One of my guys, because within this show, we're doing some of it as people that are currently in the cast bumping up to full-time positions that were covering those roles. Um, and within some of the performances, there's he plays that character in that scene, and then at the end of the show, he plays this other character. So we're divvying up one of the tracks. One of my guys is now taking on. He was understudy for that role. He's taking on the role at the end of the show, but not the role at the beginning of the show. You keeping up with this? So it's a shift within my track of like, okay, so what he used to take off at the end of the show is going to be a different thing. What he used to start in the dressing room will be the same, but where it lands and dies will not be the same, which means I need to leave a spare hanger for that there, which means that's going to go there. I need to take his wedding ring from him after that scene because at the end of the show, when he's the other guy, he doesn't have the wedding ring on. I don't want it in a pocket of a jacket. So it's just been a lot of like, and that's just one character within this puzzle. So this week worked out that Wednesday's a two-show day. We did our matinee, we did our evening show. Thursday, because of the putting people in and doing a run through with some of the costumes, I was there all afternoon. So basically, that made Thursday a two-show day. Friday was a full run through in the afternoon before the night show, which made Friday a two-show day. And Saturday is always what? A two-show day. So, I've just gone through 4 two-show days in a row. And then I have a matinee today. Then this happens. I told you I was doing that costume quick change class again, which died with the organization I did it with during the pandemic. That went away forever. And now there's a new group, Broadway Imagined, that is picking this up. A friend of mine, and I've done the costume quick change class for them once. Well, a coworker came in yesterday, one of our wig folks, and said, a friend of mine who has another group called Broadway Direct that does similar things, had a costumer who was going to meet a school group this morning in the garment district, which is, close enough to where I live here, to go to a fabric store, talk about Broadway costuming, talk about the fabrics involved, and then go to their office close by and do a talk Q&A about costuming. And this individual has food poisoning. So, Billy, do you want to do it? And I talked to the person in charge. I passed him my number. And yeah, okay, I could tap dance my way through that. I mean, I don't have the same kind of, fabric experience, but I sure as shit can talk shit about Broadway for you're seeing me do it right now. I can fill 90 minutes with my thrilling Broadway life and what it means in costumes and fabrics. So sure, and the money's cute. So I said, yeah. This week, all the extra hours and all the extra money, it's like I'll take all of that. And then after I said yes and hung up is when then they put the signs up in the building like, remember to set your clocks back. You lose an hour of sleep tonight. And I was like, wait, what? I just said what on a Sunday morning? So I'm here. I'm warming up my voice through this video for you. La la la. So be ready to go talk to school children about, let me just pull this out of my butt. Broadway. I can talk for 90 minutes. If it gets slow, I'll tell them stories about, disasters at Beauty and the Beast from way back when horrible things went wrong. Because I got a million of those. In what other news? Well, the money's a good thing too, because I've decided, I don't know if I told you this, close friends. And Colleen's mom. Apparently, one of my coworkers also said to me last night, you know who else watches your channel? My mom. Hi, Colleen's mom. Okay. And one of the kids in the show, too. Josh, you shouldn't be watching this. I have a foul mouth. One of our kids watches. And every video I put up has content. Is this for children? No. But Josh is watching. Hi, Josh. Turn this off. What was I saying? The money is good because... first of all, come July 2nd, this show will close, and I, as always, don't know what will happen next, a full-time thing, a part-time thing, a fill-in thing, who knows where I'm going to end. I'll land someplace or many places, But also, I don't know if I told you, I made the decision I'm going to India. By 2025, I want to go to India. I've wanted to go to India for a very, very long time. It has been calling to me. Ganesh, the elephant-headed god, is my screensaver. He's the remover of obstacles. He is central in my life. I want to go. So I'm going to go. Why is this? Why is my camera doing this light dark thing? But anyway, never mind. I'm going to go. And then this week, one of the Indian festivals, which I don't know enough about, Holi, that is a festival. There's a big bonfire involved. That's the one where they throw colored powder around and everybody ends up like just covered in like multicolored powder. Have you ever seen pictures? It's thrilling. I want to go for Holi. I want to be there and have colored powder chucked at me while I chuck it at other people and smile about it. And that's how Billy Hipkins died. He choked on colored powder in Mumbai. So, anyways, I've made that decision. Now, I know there are gay tours. I would go with a tour group. I want within that the ability to like go off on my own and do. I don't need to be like, tethered and led around places, but to have somebody who's done all the arranging of things, I think that's a smarter way for me to go. And so I looked it up real quick, like gay Holi tour India, and was like, oh, look, right there. So I'm looking into, I know people that have gone to India. I have a friend who's gone twice. So I'm going to have a long chat with them as well about this. And maybe I won't wait till 2025. Maybe I'll go this next March, but that's a year away. So I'll take the pennies because now I'm really focused on the idea of like, let's specifically aim at this because it's not going to be cheap, but it's something I want desperately to do. So I'm gonna. So anyways, wow, considering I really was like, I have nothing to say in a video this week. I got nothing to say to nobody. There's 12 minutes of material. These kids are going to get a mouthful this morning. And that's it. Oh, in other news, just at my show, the baby picture contest was a huge success. We all had a really great time. It was wonderful to see all of us as children. And because the building's gone through strife and growing pains, as any show does when it runs, and people just, it's a family, so families get sick of each other. But to remember, oh, we were all kids once, we were all babies once. Look at us. Was a really lovely thing, and I'm thrilled I was able to do that for the company because I love them so much there. As I'm already looking down the road with losing 4 people today, it's the reality that's always like, and we will all walk away from here in just a few more brief months. But for today, we get to go do it one more time with this company, and then on Tuesday we get to embrace new people and shepherd them through our adventure at the Leopoldstadt. And that's enough, because now I'm running on to 13 minutes. I gotta get over there and talk to children. Go have a good day. Okay, bye.